How's it going, everybody? This is Anthony with Dude Ranting. If you like what I have to say or I offend you, I'm probably doing my job. So, similar to my last video where I gave my take on freedom of speech, I see more and more this outrage culture. Now, what is outrage culture? To me, outrage culture is simply just wanting to silence people for thinking differently than you do. Now, it seems like there's this big competition. Who could be the most progressive and the most angry? But instead of welcoming the opportunity to defend your ideas and further them and make your case, you just want to silence everybody. Well, I don't feel like that's a very good way to go about things. Eventually, you're going to start turning on yourselves, which I somewhat see already, and people are going to wake up to the fact that you actually don't really have any ideas that you can defend. You just say, this is what I think, and I'm going to shut anybody else up. If you have a superior idea, you should want to discuss it. You should want to get it out to as many people as you can. You should welcome those people who oppose it and convince them that you're right. This is what I think. Oh, well, you make sense there. But you don't want to do that. You just want to shut people up, and it doesn't work. And even more so with outrage culture, you see when someone does something in their past and they dig up something from years ago, and then you want to destroy that person. Well, look, back then they said this, or they have a picture of this. They did that. We need to destroy this person. They shouldn't have any platform whatsoever to talk. You try to do it with Kevin Hart. He just pretty much said, fuck you guys. I don't really care. I said I'm sorry about it. I made a mistake in my past. That's not good enough. I live in Virginia. I don't even know the damn governor's name. He had a racist picture from 1980-something when he was like 18 or 19. Oh, that means he's a racist now. When just not too long ago, these guys were saying he was one of the most progressive people in politics, but now he's a racist because of some stupid picture. Everybody did something in their past they probably regret and wish they could take back. Probably something they said, some picture taken, something like that, they wish they could have back. But it's not good enough, even if you admit you're wrong. But if you're a murderer, you went to jail for years for a triple homicide, and come out and say, I'm a changed person, that person celebrated. They can magically change, but if you say something that goes against the social narrative that these people want to have, now you're a terrible person. You can never be redeemed for it. So basically, what's your end game here? What's your plan? If you can't defend your ideas against opposing views and all you want to do is silence them, I don't feel like your views are going to get very far. I would hope, people would be logical and go like, well, here's the facts and information and you have your opinion on it, but these facts should outweigh your opinion. I'm hoping people can wake up to that. I don't know if they ever will. I'm starting to think more and more that the reason people get so outraged and incensed about it is any of their ideas they tie to who they are. So if I say, well, wait, that doesn't make sense, here's my thought on it, you take that as a personal attack on you instead of what it is, me questioning and want to further the conversation to try to find a better solution. It doesn't work that way. You need to have these conversations. You need to be able to defend your views on things. You should welcome that. You should want it to happen. My views are constantly changing. When I get new information, I get new facts, my views might change. I might go back and forth on something numerous times. Example of that is the universal basic income. I hear people for it, I'm like, oh, wow, that makes a lot of sense. I really like that. I hear people against it. Well, that makes sense too. Somewhere in the middle is probably the truth. But I don't take it if you're against it and I'm agreeing with it at the time as you're attacking me. We're just trying to get the conversation going. Try to find the best solution. Attacking somebody doesn't work. Silencing people doesn't work. People are going to see through it soon. Wake up to your own bullshit. We need to have the conversations in America. We can't silence anything that we don't agree with. This is Anthony, the Dude Ranting.